Over the last few weeks, the crypto market has taken a big turn, and not for the better. We've seen a lot of headlines come out that are very negative about the crypto market. People are saying that Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano are simply dying altogether. In today's video, I want to talk about what you need to know as a crypto investor. Is it as bad as people are saying, or what we should be looking out for? So what we're looking at the crypto market, we can see that charts are following the exact same pattern that we had predicted months ago. I have not changed anything on this chart in months, and we can see that we still have this blue line as a strong support right here, which is at $25,000 per coin for Bitcoin. Bitcoin was unable to break through this orange rectangle, which was that key resistance level of 31,800, and because of that, we have seen retrace back down and start to retest this $25,000 per coin level. This is exactly as we have charted, and we have not changed anything on here. So in the coming weeks, I am expecting us to see a bounce off of this line unless we were to see a weekly close below it. So we'll just keep an eye out on this, but really this has been exactly as we have charted. Nothing in the out of the ordinary that we have seen right here. We're looking at some things in terms of fundamentals and what's going on with the overall market. We could see that last week we did see quite a bit of outflows from the crypto market. There's $55 million of outflows from crypto, really led the way by Bitcoin, which saw $42 million of outflows. Many analysts are saying that the reason why we have seen these massive outflows from the crypto market has been because the SEC is not saying anymore that we are going to see a spot Bitcoin ETF. A lot of people were thinking it was imminent, it was going to happen in this year, but doesn't really seem like that's the case anymore. So because of this, a lot of institutions are pulling some money out of crypto, pulling money out of Bitcoin, and all these digital asset investment products. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Solareum. Solareum is the world's first sustainable layer 1 blockchain that is pioneering proof of generation, POG validation technology. Proof of generation ultimately sets Solareum apart from every single other layer 1 crypto out there because its layer 1 blockchain is validated by renewable energy generation versus energy consumption. If you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, every single other crypto out there, it consumes massive amounts of electricity, massive amounts of computational power, and a lot of people don't like crypto for that very reason, but Solareum is the exact opposite to this. It is validated by renewable energy generation. Not only this, but Solareum also has EVM compatibility, a fully doxed team, which is something that I always look for in any crypto that I invest in, and on top of this, it also is incorporated in Dubai to give it some more legitimacy and transparency to the entire operation they have. Solareum is revolutionizing the way that people think about crypto. They're solving this massive energy problem that most cryptocurrencies face. And on top of all this, they even have a number of different NFTs that give you exclusive access to what's going on with the project. Solareum right now has one Solareum NFT that is currently in auction. People are bidding on it. It's up to over $3,000 when I'm filming this, and all their NFTs, including the one that is under auction, give you exclusive access, exclusive benefits, and rewards that only are going to grow in time as more and more people use the blockchain. So the Solareum token SRM is currently available on Uniswap. They have plans of listing on other major tier 1 exchanges, but I'll put a link in the description. I think this project is definitely worth checking out. It's revolutionizing energy consumption and the way people just simply look at crypto. Anyways, let's get back to the program. Bitcoin, last thing before we get into altcoins, is that we're seeing a lot of headlines about how Bitcoin right now is mimicking what we saw back in 2019 before we saw a big correction. A lot of people are predicting that Bitcoin is going to drop significantly lower before we see a rally, but I am on the more bullish side of this. I more so am looking at what is going on in the overall market and just what is going on with Bitcoin technical. So a lot of people are just saying that we are mimicking 2019 chart movements and are quite bearish. But me personally, from what I've seen with overall market sentiment, what we're seeing just with institutional investors, it doesn't seem like we're going to have a major crash from where we're currently at. So that's just my perspective. When we're switching gears a bit and looking at altcoins, specifically like Cardano, Ethereum, Solana, we're seeing a lot of negative headlines. One of the headlines was that DeFi is bleeding. Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano are losing TVL, and this is true. We have seen that all DeFi projects have seen a decrease in TVL. You can see that right now we are at $37.72 billion for TVL, which is total value locked. This isn't the lowest we have seen in the last year. The lowest was back in October, November, December of 2022 when we were right around 34 billion, but we're just about at yearly lows. So we were on the edge of making new yearly lows, but the reason why we are seeing this, and the main reason why we're seeing massive amounts of money come out of DeFi projects, is simply because whenever prices are going down, whenever there's a little bit of bearishness in the market, people like to stick to bigger name projects. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, they like to stick with the blue chip cryptos. And when we're seeing the TVL start to drop for projects, that means that all these projects that are being built on the Ethereum blockchain, that are being built on the Cardano blockchain and on Solana blockchain, we're seeing that all these projects are seeing money taken out of. So that would make sense that when you're starting to see the overall market be a bit on edge and a little bit bearish, people are not in these smaller DeFi projects. They're trying to stick just to more of the big like blue chip crypto names out there. So yes, that is happening. A few other things with Cardano is that we've seen that Cardano NFT floor prices is actually seeing a bit of bullish news, because Cardano NFT floor prices are continuing to increase despite what's going on in the market. So even though we've seen TVL drop, even though we've seen a lot of negative news in the market, Cardano NFT floor prices have soared and are actually right now 22% higher than Ethereum's NFT floor price, according to data from StockTwits NFTs. And what we're seeing is that this is quite impressive growth in terms of the floor price for Cardano NFTs, despite what's going on in the market. So right now, I'm not saying Cardano is the most traded in terms of overall volume, but in terms of floor price, we're seeing it become the most bullish. So that's something that's really good. So if you're looking at total volume trading for NFTs, still Ethereum is in the number one by far. It's currently at, like for the last 7 days, over $13 million. It's still number one by far. But if you're looking at the floor price for NFTs on Ethereum blockchain versus Cardano blockchain, well, Cardano is becoming more and more it's gaining market share in terms of these NFT floor prices. Last thing I do want to go over is with Cardano's weekly report, because while, again, there's a lot of negative news in the market, things are going on quite well for Cardano's weekly report and what's going on internally with Cardano, because we have seen that the number of total projects launched on Cardano's blockchain is continuing to increase since we last spoke, currently at 137. In addition to this, other key milestones were that we have officially surpassed 73 million transactions, currently sitting at 73.5 million transactions on Cardano's blockchain, and right around 8.7 million native tokens. So despite what's going on in the market, despite what people are saying, it's not all bad news. Yes, we are facing key levels for the crypto market right now. We are at a key level of support that we do not want to drop below, and we are seeing a bit of bearishness from institutions. But despite all this, we're still seeing good news come out from Cardano. There's still, good signs in terms of technicals for the crypto market, and not everything is bad. So me personally, I'm continuing to accumulate and buy every time we see a major red day, because it always feels better just buying on a red day versus a massive green day. So let me know your thoughts on what's going on in the overall market, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.